The evil forces of Skeletor. I love that intro so much. So we're back. We're playing open bore He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I just wanted to make a quick video and comment while I play another game. And we're going to go with Evil-Lyn, obviously, because she's the woman of the hour, or she will be in Season 2 of Masters of the Universe Revelation. I don't know if it's Season 2, I guess it's Part 2. Who knows? I guess everything is a season now, you know. Five episodes is a season, whereas, you know, a season back in the 80s was, you know, 60 episodes. Something like that. So anyway, we're going with Evil-Lyn. And I mentioned in the first kind of review of Masters of the Universe Revelation Part 1 that Evil-Lyn is the more compelling story over Teela. You know, her redemption story is probably a lot steeper than Teela's, who, I don't know, just decided to be a rebel and just based on a lie, you know, run away from everything and come back to it, all based on this stupid lie that, if you think about it, was a perfectly good lie that Adam kept the secret, because, you know, the more people Adam would let know that he's He-Man, the more likely the secret would get out. And then, you know, Skeletor and his minions, or the Horde, would come after Adam. And, you know, the royal family. You know, they'd be able to infiltrate the castle and, you know, use Faker to get in there. You know, all kinds of stuff. It was a good secret to have, Teela. You didn't have to get angry over it, especially over, you know, watching your friend sacrifice himself for the whole universe. It was a dumb secret. But Evil-Lyn, now that's a story that I think personally would be more interesting. How did she start out that way, being evil? Why did she take on the mantra of Evil-Lyn? You know, there's all kinds of things. How did she get in with Skeletor? Why does she continue to deal with Skeletor and his, you know, if anybody's toxic in the Motu universe, it's friggin' Skeletor. Why bother staying with that guy? So that story could come full circle. Evil-Lyn might become, well, in season 1 she started out as Evil-Lyn, but she became semi-Evil-Lyn. So maybe she's gonna go from evil to, I don't know, Good-Lyn. Yeah, that's really original, isn't it? Hi, I'm Good-Lyn. But you know what would be cool is, and I already know Teela's probably going to be the sorceress. But it would be cool if Evil-Lyn actually became the sorceress. That would be a great story, going from the evil witch, Skeletor's most powerful ally, I think, to becoming the new sorceress of Eternia and the universe, the keeper of all knowledge, the most powerful being in Eternia. That would be a far more compelling story than Teela dealing with a lie. And that all said, Well, does EvilLyn just play shooter schmuck games? Is that her whole character? You don't actually get to fight with her. You're just riding one of these scooter thingies. I forgot what they were called. Hover or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really played with her yet. Nor Skeletor, which I should probably try next. But I totally forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah. All that said about, you know, having EvilLyn's story come out, I still would prefer that, you know, we got a He-Man story. He-Man's still the guy, still the main character. You didn't have to kill him, you know, once or twice. Maybe he's going to come back at the end, who knows. But that said, he's still only in, what, less than 10% of the series so far? And if the focus is going to be again on another character, you know, he's going to be in it even less. Maybe oh wait, okay, we get to fight with her now. Maybe ultimately we get He-Man back as the quote-unquote champion of Eternia. I could see how, you know, that would end, but it's still not cool. This whole Teela story, this whole EvilLyn story, should have been spin-offs. We should have gotten 2 or 3 seasons, albeit probably like 5-episode seasons, of He-Man battling Skeletor. So, whoa, I fell off. Or Lyn fell off. Battling Skeletor, so that everyone who is not familiar with the franchise, i.e. the kids, would get to know who He-Man is and see him in all his, you know, metal glory, as Kevin Smith would say. That's all we wanted. You know, it's just like the sequel trilogy to Star Wars. That whole The Force Awakens should have been the old crew getting back together and riding on the Millennium Falcon one last time. You know, the band going on tour one last time, and have a proper send-off, and all the while introduce Rey and Finn and Poe and Kylo, and because we know Star Wars is supposed to evolve. We all know that. The actors are getting older, the characters are obviously getting older. Why not give the old crew a proper send-off? Make everybody happy. We have our old heroes still being heroes, and we got new heroes that are up and coming that we can also follow and aspire to be. They didn't have to do what they did to Luke. They really didn't. I guess we got some sort of redemption from the Mandalorian, which was nice. But yeah, I hope, as far as Masters of the Universe is concerned, I'm disappointed enough as it is. Will I watch the second part? Most likely. But the first part's already left a bad taste in my mouth, so I'm not expecting much. It wasn't, just wasn't very good, Kevin Smith. It really wasn't. I like some of the callbacks to the lore, and particularly the stuff that had to do with the toys, like Wundar and Vicor. Seeing them is pretty darn cool. The proto He-Man. But as far as the lore that goes back to the Filmation days, yeah, that just bad calls. Your writers are clever, but It just wasn't executed very well. And, of course, you lied. And everything would probably be a lot better and more acceptable if you just kept your mouth shut. That's all you had to do. You know, were people wondering about what was going to happen in The Empire Strikes Back? Because Star Wars was such a runaway success? Of course they were. There was no internet back then. So people would have to go up to George Lucas, you know, media or whatnot, and ask him, what's going to happen in Empire Strikes Back? And what would George Lucas say? Well, you're just going to have to go to the theater and find out. That's all Kevin Smith would have had to do. Just say nothing. Say absolutely nothing. And everything would have been nice. Well, not really, because, as I said before in the other review, given what happened in the series, it wasn't going to be pretty. Even if he did keep his mouth shut. So, that's what I got. And, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. I'm just going to sit here and, pretend, EvilLyn can take off her helmet and we can see that, that awesome white hair. Thanks for watching. You all take care.